welcome to another episode of the Blitz. I'm Pat Moroney.
And I'm John Benson. Perhaps the biggest game of the year was in Southwest Georgia tonight in Valdosta, but we'll get to that a little bit later. And I think we have some other games to start with.
Yes, we do. We start right here in Albany. Westover had a season-changing win 2 weeks ago against Cairo. They were back at home tonight against Crisp County. Octavia Jones trying to get his guys ready. Crisp County, Coach Lee Whit Campbell trying to get his guys ready. Takevian Harris in shotgun scrambles for the first down, makes a couple guys miss, trying to get into the end zone, but no, they have to go for three, but the field goal is good, so it's 3-0 Patriots. And then Whit Campbell, the quarterback, son of Coach Lee Campbell, out of shotgun, hands it off to Travis Buford. He gets stuffed in the backfield for a loss. That Westover defense is pretty stout. Harris again out of shotgun. 3rd and long, finds Cletus Hopkins for a first down, save drive. This time Harris hands it to Jalon Benjamin, takes it outside. He's tackled inside the 5-yard line. And then Westover lines up. First touchdown of the night goes to Shannon Saunders on the goal line. Westover up 10-0. They would hold on to win. Another big region win for the Patriots, 17-3. Now over to Miller Field. Jason Tone in Worth County trying to knock off the Cairo Syrup Makers. 3rd down early on. Worth County trying to mount a drive. The outside handoff to Zytavius Anderson. That is stuffed. So the Rams have to punt. Brian Souls of Cairo, he calls for the fair catch. He just didn't catch it. And the Rams get the big recovery, and they would try to convert and turn that into points, and they would. The pitch here to Anderson, going for the pylon in the corner of the end zone, gets in for 6. Rams go up early. Cairo, though, starts to drive. Stacey Maston with the pass to William Atkins for a nice gain, and then the Syrup Makers give it to the big guy, Jeremiah Hill. He goes through the hole, bursts through that hole, and then is eventually brought down for a tough first down. Cairo can't punch it in, though, so they settle for 3, but they don't. Taylor Donaldson is wide right there for the Syrup Makers. They get a stop, though, get the ball back, and then they give it back to Hill, and he finds the end zone for the Cairo touchdown. Cairo would bounce back with a victory, 42-28.
And now we're checking out some more GHSA action with 2A this evening with Fitzgerald and the Purple Hurricanes hosting Maurice Freeman and his Brooke County Trojans. Both football programs are on a hot streak, with Purple Hurricane sitting at a 4-game win streak and the Trojans at a 3-game win streak this evening. And then quickly out of the shotgun is Malcolm Parrish using his legs to move up the field in the middle of the field there. And then Parrish once again looking, trying to find something, and he does. Someone down deep for the touchdown, and then that would be good for 7. PAT would be good, 7-0 Brooks County. And then the Purple Hurricanes trying to answer, but that Trojan defense was too much on the loss there. And look at that sweet move coming around the corner, trying to get a first down and more. Not a problem for him. And then in trouble, that's Parrish again out of the shotgun, in trouble with the sack. And then the Purple Hurricanes would fight for the first down and more, and they would get it with no problem. And in this one, Brooks County would win 39-21. And staying in the AA class, Cook County making the trip over to Pelham High School, and both Pelham and Cook seeking their first region win of the season. Pelham quarterback, that's Jeremiah Smith, hands the ball off to Darren Jackson for a couple-yard gain on and then 2nd down. Pelham quarterback, that's Jeremiah Smith, once again runs the ball. He said, I'll take this one up the middle of the field for the first down, and then that drive would later stall. Quarterback Connor Hillard connects with Trevon Allen for a Cook first down. That's 28 yards there for the first down and on the goal line. And then Hillard throws the ball to Jay Smith, who runs the ball 20 yards and then gets tackled just deep into Pelham territory for the Hornets. And then that would be into the goal line once again. And then Pelham would actually not score on this one, losing 19-0. And checking out your team of the week from last week's performance, it's Fitzgerald and the Purple Hurricanes. Leading the way for the Purple Hurricanes is second-year head coach Jason Strickland, as he picks up right where he left off from last season. And last year, the Purple Hurricanes went 10-3 with a great playoff run. And this year, it looks like he's taking the same path with a great 4-1 overall record. But more importantly, he got the perfect 2-0 record going into the region matchup as they beat Cook 28-13. Congratulations to Fitzgerald and the Purple Hurricanes for being our team of the week. And coming up next, we go live with Matt Pritchard down in Valdosta for the Titletown USA Wintersville Classic. And we'll have more highlights for you next on The Blitz.
Welcome back to The Blitz. The Camden County Wildcats are used to 10-win seasons. They've had 12 in a row up in Kingsland. Tift County is trying to build up to that caliber, but to be the best, you have to beat the best, and they had the Wildcats at home tonight in Tifton. Big game as the Blue Devils enter through the stands. Full crowd there at Brody Field early on. Blue Devils driving. Ryan Wedgeworth tries to get it to his receiver, but it's picked off by Chris Williams, and he heads for the other end zone, makes a couple moves, gets a few blocks down the sidelines. The Blue Devils trying to get him down. This is shades of James Harrison in the Super Bowl 4 years ago. Gets all the way in to the end zone, 7-0 Wildcats. And then next Tift County series, another mistake, trying to run a little option play. Camden County recovers, and eventually they would make Tift County pay for that. In the second quarter, Cats on the move. Damian Logan gets the handoff, stretches into the end zone, gets in for a TD. That makes it 14-0 Camden. They hold on to win 27-14. Now our game of the week, the Lowndes County Vikings taking the field early on. A little handoff to Nelson Herring, who reverses field, redirects, goes coast to coast, picking up 10 for a first down, but that drive would stall. A lot of drives would stall in this game. Lowndes County with the ball. Austin Dixon finds his man with the 10-yard pass to Jerome Daniels for a big first down, and then Lowndes looking for the Reds in the red zone, looking to get it in the end zone with the pass to Ahmad Sneed for a first down, but they couldn't punch it in. They struggled with penalties, forced to kick the field goal. It's good, up 3-0. At that point, and there would be no more scoring in this game. There would be a defensive game, and Lowndes wins the battle 3-0. Our good friend Matt Pritchard was out at the Wintersville Classic tonight to give us a little more insight as to what went on out there. Matt?
Yeah, you mentioned, Pat, right there. That field goal, I put that in the highlight because that was the one scoring play that I had. I had no clue that that was going to end up being the scoring play for this entire game. You're right, Lowndes County wins this game. Get this, 3-0, a baseball score in October. Who knew? Well, this place was rocking. This is a normal rivalry. We're used to seeing it. This side of the stadium all red, this side of the stadium all yellow. They were here, they were loud from the very beginning. And the game didn't disappoint. This one had plenty of excitement in it, despite that low score. Some heavy turnovers from both defenses, and that's what we saw. A very defensive game. But on the offensive side of the ball, both teams were just trying to figure each other out. It felt like they were just kind of feeling one another out for the entire game. For Lowndes County, it was a lot of that play option pass. They really liked that and fooled me a couple of times with the camera. Fooled Fitzgerald, pardon me, not Fitzgerald, Valdosta as well. So it was really quite a game out here tonight, a very interesting night here. I know a lot of people in Valdosta going home unhappy tonight. The other half of town, though, they're celebrating. I can hear them right now. I think the cheerleaders and the football players are down in the locker room celebrating right now with noisemakers and everything. It's a blast out here. There's a mass pilgrimage to the parking lot. But what a game out here tonight in Lowndes County. 3-0. They win over Valdosta. Back to you, John, at the monitors.
All right, thanks, Matt. Well, the Wintersville Classic is always a great game down in Titletown, USA. And checking out some more GHSA action, Region 1 Single A, as Terrell County and the Green Wave will hit the road to face off against Mitchell County and the Eagles. The Eagles are sitting nicely in the region with a perfect 2-0 record and looking to continue the winning trend. In Mitchell County, the quarterback here, Bruce Bryant, would carry the ball actually all the way down to the Green Wave territory. That's a 20-yard gain right here for the first down, just deep along the sidelines there. And then the next play, he would actually keep the ball and he would take it all the way to the end zone. No problem here if he bounces it in and out, weaving in and out of tackles there. No problem for him as he would put the points up on the board. And then on on the return, he would actually take this 60 yards for the Green Waves. First points of the game as they would, on the special teams play, take it all the way down to the end zone. Not a problem for him. And then Terrell County, that's Dre Bishop, hands the ball off on the reverse as the wide receiver run the ball into the end zone for the 2 extra points there instead of kicking the PAT. And then Mitchell County, however, would roll in this one 54-8 over the Green Wave. And taking a look at our player of the week, we stay local and just heading right down the road at Monroe High School in the Tornadoes as quarterback Charles Stafford had a great game last week there, and Stafford would actually go 15 for 21 with 240 yards, and not to mention finding the end zone 3 different times through the air. And not only was his arm on fire, but that kid can run, racking up 46 yards on the ground and scoring 6 on his own. And then congratulations to Charles Stafford for being our player of the week. And next on the Blitz, we change it up a bit from high school football to college football as Albany State making an appearance to a local nursing home here in town. And we take a look at some more highlights. All this and more next on the Blitz.
Welcome back to the Blitz. In the Albany State football program, winning and losing is important, but so is giving back to the community. And today, the Golden Rams showed that their impact doesn't end on the field.
There's a lot of football fanatics at Palmyra Nursing Home, and 15 years ago, Sandra Tillery and Albany State head coach Mike White agreed to bring the young and the elderly together for a special day.
They are not able to go to the football games, and we have a lot of football fans. So this brings it to them so that they can enjoy, the guys enjoy the cheerleaders and the ladies enjoy the football players.
It's now a yearly tradition, and even though a scheduling conflict meant that Coach White and most of the team couldn't make it because of an early road trip, ASU Athletics still came out to mingle with the residents.
We've been doing this for quite a few years now, and this is the way we kick off our homecoming, giving back to our community, because our community helps build Albany State.
I feel it's kind of important, you know, just to show the community that we do care. It's not just a thing about we come to school to play football, it's a community thing, so we come out and show support.
And for the folks that call Palmyra home, it's a day they look forward to.
I love just to talk to them, and I'm glad they're doing that for us because we can't go to the games, you know. But then they come here, that make it worthwhile. We know that they care for us.
The event is a yearly occasion here in Albany, and it will continue to be for at least the foreseeable future.
We will as long as we're able to do it. Coach White and I both talked about it. We said, what we do when we retire, we said there'll be somebody else to do it.
John Lindsay's second year at Irwin County has been a good one so far. 4 wins, 1 tie, and no losses. They would try to stay undefeated tonight at home against Clinch County. Irwin County Stadium, the site of the action tonight. Irwin County coming back home, trying to add another win to their resume. Clinch County, though, trying to spoil the party a little bit. Early on, 10-0 Indians. Actually started the third quarter, 10-0 Indians. Indians strike quick as Ryan Peterson gets the handoff, fights through the line, races all the way down to the end zone. Got a couple of good blocks there from his teammates. PAT is good. That would make it 17-0 Irwin County. Clinch doesn't quit, though. James Core finds a hole and races for the long gain. Eventually, he would be brought down. A big gain there, though, by the big guy. Brought down around the 30 That sets up a 1-yard TD run. Two-point conversion is good. Peterson gets the handoff but loses the ball as he hits it and Clinch recovers. Octavius Johnson takes it in for a Clinch TD. Billy Kelsaw gets the 2-point conversion to get Clinch within 1. But the final on that game is 30-24, Clinch County upsetting Irwin County.
And continuing with some more highlights, we actually go down to GISA and Deerfield-Windsor, hosting the Bullock Academy and the Gators, both teams competing for their first region game of the season. The Knights coming off of a bye, and their last game was actually a win over Sherwood Christian, and head coach Alan Lowe looking to continue that. And then for the second half, and the kickoff goes to Will Calhoun of the Knights, and he gets a couple of blocks and shows off that speed before finally taking down the 40-yard line. And then on the play action, this trip Presley throws it to Michael Epsy, and it goes down untouched into the end zone. And then Bullock trying to get something going on offense for the fourth down, but the pass would fall incomplete. And Deerfield-Windsor capitalizing on that on the third down. That's Tyler Lowe gets hit hard by Reed Salter. And then on the punt, two Bullock players try to catch it, but it's miscommunication between the two players, and the Knights would actually end up recovering this ball. Now at the half, Deerfield-Windsor was up 23-3. We'll keep you updated on our website at mysouthwestga.com for the final. Now our play of the week. We've seen this one already over Blue Devils and the Wildcats. That's Camden County's Chris Williams picking off Ryan Wedgeworth in the back of the end zone. That would be good for 105 yards for the INT and 6. Something that's got to be some kind of record there. But anyways, that was a great play from Chris Williams and Camden County. That would actually help them win this game over Tift County for your play of the week. And up next, we hear from Darden and our student correspondents with the sights and sounds of the game from Worth County. And we take a look at our fan of the week. So stay with us on the Blitz. Welcome back to the Blitz. Our college Darden correspondent straight out of Albany tonight and then all the way down to Sylvester to bring you the sights and sounds of the Cairo and Worth County game.
Hey sports fans, I'm JT Fellows, your campus correspondent this week for the Blitz. We're here in Sylvester watching the Worth County Rams take on the Cairo Syrup Makers. Here are the sights and sounds from this game.
Let's get it, bro. Let's go! Oh, let's play football. You guys are teenagers. Have fun doing it. That's the best years of your life.
Things up here from Sylvester. Let's send it back now to Pat and John in the studio.
We already know what I'm going to say. It's getting better every week.
Every week.
That's right. And back to the highlights and staying in the GISA region with Westwood actually making the trip over to face off against Otis Covington and his Sherwood Christian Eagles. Sherwood looking to get back on track after last week's loss to the GISA state champs, Valwood. And in the first quarter, senior Dylan Smith hands it off to Chasen Worsham, who's actually the head coach's son there, and he takes it all the way down inside the Eagles' territory. Same drive. Smith would hand it off to J.D. Adora there for the first touchdown of the game. 7-0 Westwood quickly up. And then Smith will keep it actually on this one from the option play and then tackled in deep Eagles territory from Parker Hatcher before finally going down. And then next play, you've seen this guy again. That's his second touchdown for the night. 14-0 for Westwood. And then finally seeing some light from the Eagles here with the sack, but not with some help here. That's Ben Williams and John David to help to bring down Smith for the loss. And the Eagles would actually be down in this one in the first quarter, 20-0. We'll have an update for you on a score later on our website there.
We will wrap up the highlights tonight with a team that already has 3 more wins than all of last year. It's Tift Area Academy at home against Pinewood Academy. Homecoming night in Chula for Tift Area Academy, trying to get that 5th win of the season. But Pinewood QB Dalton Johnson, he scrambles around here, makes a play, passes to Brenley Hagan, and he catches it for a 50-yard TD. Rolling down the sideline there, 2-point conversion good. That puts the Patriots up 16-7. And then the ensuing kickoff, Ethan Mims of Tift Area gets a couple blocks, slices and dices through the middle of that special teams unit, breaks a tackle, looks like he's about to get in, but is eventually brought down within the 10. Ryan Branch was happy about that, but not happy about the flags. That brought it back to midfield. And then Rob Flick with a quick pass to Mims, but he is stripped of the ball. And it's 16-7 Pinewood at the half. The final there is 24-15 Pinewood with the victory. Believe it or not, next Friday we will mark week 9 of the Blitz, and as usual, we have some excellent choices for the game of the week. Tift County will try to get back on track against another team trying to rebound from a loss. Valdosta with a tough one tonight against Lowndes, so that's an option. Lee County and Stephen Collier, that potent quarterback and offense, will travel to Thomas County Central to face off with Adam Choice, and then Worth County will go to Crisp County for some 4A Region 1 action, and then Pelham. Best of luck to Pelham next week on the road against Malcolm Parish and Brooks County. It's that time of the week, the Albany Technical College Fan of the Week. These Tift County Blue Devils got all dressed up. They brought the props, they brought the paint, and they brought the spirit tonight for Tift County. It was not enough. Tift County dropped a close one to Camden County, but congratulations to this group of Blue Devils for being our Fan of the Week.
Well, I have to say, going back to the games of the week next week, we got the quarterback showdown with Stephen Collier and Adam Choice. I'm looking forward to that one.
I know. No disrespect to those defenses, but that could be a high-scoring game. Certainly going to be exciting. But again, we don't play favorites.
That's right. We got to go online and vote.
Exactly. All right. Thank you, guys. We'll see you again next week.